you, David. And now the last lecture by María Marta Listondo.
Buenas tardes, ¿cómo les va? Bueno, acabamos de llegar.
Right, I just arrived in Valencia, so bear with me if I'm a bit slow. This is our 5th time in a gvSIG conference. I'm here to talk about, as the coordinator of our community, those of you who don't have a background, an open source background, let me tell you that I somehow represent my country, Argentina, and I also represent the gvSIG community. I'm here to talk on behalf of Latin America today. Maybe too much, but that's what I've been asked to do. Vicky, the community coordinator, who is now busy with child rearing. But let me tell you how communities get organized, communities working with gvSIG and open source in Latin America and South America. In 2013, the communities grew very, very quickly, becoming stronger in Ecuador, Bolivia, Mexico, Paraguay, to Costa Rica. You may wonder, what is a community? Those of you without an open source background, let me tell you that users, developers, translators, trainers, all of us are members in the community. Obviously, you could be a standard user and not be particularly committed, and that is what makes a difference, to be committed. And that's what we're asked to do today, to be committed. We all know what open source software means. It is done differently. It is a broader way of participating. It is more democratic. It has different values. It is socialized. That is what we are to be committed to, and the way is not easy. The gvSIG community wants to strengthen its groups and to have sovereign groups in line with the slogan of the conference, sovereignty. So it's important to know what to do, when to do it, and how to bring interests together to make further progress. It sounds nice, but it's not easy. The gvSIG community is not an isolated proposal, a one-off proposal. Many of the participants of previous meetings, we come and go. But on this particular occasion, I was asked to participate and to be committed not only to the usage of knowledge, but also to the democratization of knowledge, the gvSIG model, which has given rise to heated discussions in meetings and conferences, is a model which is democratic, one that is based on a development model and on a business model. And we're all members in it. We sometimes forget we're members, but I can assure you we're all members. It is also a productive model. And don't forget, it commits us all as to its usage, but also as to participation. There are different types of groups and participation avenues. In my country, we are local groups, but we're also language groups because we are Spanish-speaking countries. But at the same time, we are subdivided into participation groups in which we participate locally, geographically, language-wise and theme-wise. In 2013, we participated in all 3 groups, which is very interesting because if you knew how many participants take part in the different community groups, you would see how much the number of users has grown and how much greater participation is. Each corner, each region in the world is different, has different interests, cultures, and paces. So today I'm going to tell you about the communities I mentioned a minute ago. There are many different initiatives. We are all summoned to participate. I sound like a reverend as a vicar, but that's our mission, to make information democratic and to encourage participation for us to be more active. More active in what ways? Well, more active in trying to coordinate Open Planet, for instance, and a lot has been done in this respect. Many coordinators have managed to share our experiences and tell others how we use gvSIG, to encourage others who are not that active yet, who may not know certain things yet, for them to start learning. There are strong initiatives like events like this one. In fact, we recently organized our 3rd event in Argentina, and we also had an Latin American conference in which very interesting experiences were shared. Or other initiatives such as code sprints. This we haven't done yet in my country. Working sessions for members to tell their secrets to each other. This is one of the aims set. Hopefully next year I'll be able to tell you that we did organize them. Workshops, another initiative. gvSIG workshops. More and more workshops are being held in different areas with a higher level of involvement and commitment, because people are more knowledgeable now. So they all did the basic course, now they want more and more. Chain translation, another activity undertaken by the community. In Europe, well, most people know 2 languages or speak 2 languages, in Argentina 2, but that takes time. It takes participation and commitment. Can I do something in return for the community? That's the way we build things together. Right, my community, my country. It has very particular features. Our country is very big and it has a lot of technical capabilities, well scattered in all villages scattered around the countries, in remote villages, remote towns. You always find someone who is knowledgeable and knows quite a few things, which is very good. Therefore, you can have a gvSIG user in a remote location, and it's very important to be respectful. What we're doing in my country is to organize the community, taking into account that provinces have their own organization politically and geographically, and they all have their own idiosyncrasy and pace, like you do, as you do, and that we try to respect. A lot of progress has been made. and so was proved by the previous presentations. In recent years, a lot of progress was made, and sustained progress, if I may say so. Villa Maria. This tiny corner in Argentina, well, is not that little. It's a town in the province of Córdoba, and it has strong university and cultural activities. It is quite renowned, actually. Villa Maria is a leading group in the country. They are working hard with the help of our local coordinator, Ricardo Castro. And he's a very, very hard-working open source person and a gvSIG person. Together with other people, he created and made changes on something which has set a trend in Argentina. He's actually helping gvSIG to become a tool, a settled tool in universities. The National University of Villa Maria actually has a course which is called gvSIG. It's a free choice course for all students in the university, a 4-month course at present, but next academic year it will be a 3-term course. It's great to hear about multidisciplinarity, but also transdisciplinarity. And the community includes students from many different degrees. We have graduates in renewable energies, environmental graduates, agricultural engineering. So, without a doubt, the fruit that will bear this project will be magnificent. And Villa Maria has a network of secondary schools too, with important activities. At the private level, there are different GIS. They're always based on gvSIG in service cooperatives and in other areas. Besides, we are preparing SIG tests for the tourist sector. So Villa Maria continues being a point of reference, a very strong community. By the way, the next conference will be held there in Villa Maria. I would like to invite you to the Villa Maria conference, another key location, another key community, which is bigger and bigger as a consequence of the work done, is Mar del Plata. Mar del Plata is a city in the province of Buenos Aires. This is a photograph of the second Argentinian conference. And, well, these activities are very, very important because they have a multiplying effect. And it brings a lot more activities. The dean of the university attended the opening, as you can see on the photograph. Mar del Plata has focused on dissemination and training, but they have also done a lot of work at an educational level, at all levels, pre-university and university education too, with the College of Exact Sciences. There are projects for digital literacy and use of information as a contribution by ICTs. and in different districts too. Though the province of Buenos Aires is very big, it's really important for this information to reach even the tiniest town. This work started in Mar del Plata, but it multiplied in adjoining provinces. At university level, optional courses were created in the College of Architecture and the Geography College. Behind each individual achievement, there is someone, there is a person who worked very hard, who wrote letters, who sent emails, who kept in touch. And this was all possible because we were organized as a community. Postgraduate level, also in the College of Architecture, all these courses and master courses use gvSIG and open source technology. And also the project Software Freedom Day. We have been commended by different organizations, and we now have honorary partners in the country for gvSIG, in gvSIG Association, honorary members, like organizations of the country, of the state, who somehow commit themselves to using gvSIG and open source technology and to participating and releasing their improvements.
Well, I try to be short as far as my colleague was a bit longer. This is Mafalda, which always comes with me in all my presentation and which represents the values that we are trying to convey to you. I hope there is a lot to do, and I hope that you will join us in this task.